out the word of the
Where,
I'd never have thought there were
of course, how could we possibly with
Whenever I hear a golem...
Oh, shush. Our flowering lordum ipsum.
The Book of the Dead...
What it?
Don't you think...
Oh,
You'd never have got in here without me. I opened the pyramid. I even carried you...
do...
Farewell.
What?
What could I, a lowly worm, a board with 5... no idea. A board... no idea. The murals seem to have something, perhaps a kind of ritual. A board... no idea. The murals... perhaps... The Pharaoh's golden sark must have been a nasty shock for Mortimer to find it occupied. The tunnel is clearly much more recent than the rest. I'll have a look where the tunnel... If we'd known about this passage before, it would have saved us a lot of trouble.
Perhaps MacGuffin wanted to protect the tomb from tomb raiders. Or he wanted to have a
Ivo?
Yeah?
See you...
Okay.
Ivo?
Yeah?
See...
Okay.
Hi. What are these balls?
This is the Nim game.
Really?
Well, yes, exactly. Each of us takes turns to remove any, but only marbles from, and whoever takes the last, do you want?
Right then.
Are you?
Yes.
Oh.
Hi.
Yeah.
Off we go. You start.
That is... No.
Come on, you have to take a marble.
But that would mean I have lost.
Yep, that's exactly what it would mean.
But I never lose.
It certainly would be better that way. What would your people say if
They must...
you could bribe?
Yes?
A bribe?
Aha! What would...
The book of the...
It's in exchange. You will...
Agreed. What could I... The Book of the Dead. So what now?
Just missing the compass now.
To the Red Pirate. What did Tut Tut say? You have to move the figure to one of the treasure fields without the golem catching you. Huh. I don't like those kind of shenanigans. This has to... Huh. I don't like those kind of shenanigans. This has to work. Huh. I don't like those kind of shenanigans. This has... Done. The present of the pharaoh for his favorite concubine. Still wrapped. Jewelry? Gems? Is that really clothing? It feels somehow right. Cast off. Hey, Mary.
Captain Nate?
Never in my wildest dreams.
Only little.
He's on a dangerous.
Aren't you?
Nah. All right.
What the?
Don't get jealous. It's mine. I earned it.
I don't think I want to know.
See you.
Okay.
Not only is she. Just look at that. Thinks he's something special. Just. Quite. A good captain always has the most important maps memorized. And so do I. Perhaps. Shit! There's a saying about people who bring. We got the spark. I think it'll take. Wilbur, can we just. After everything better that we're not seeing his human version. That's the old. They would.
Nate! 그래서 줬어, 콜라라보.
Laura is the...
Thank you. Nate thought it'd be too dangerous on the island for me and the child. And for the boys should be... Hey, Chris. That's what... I'd bet...
Cast off.
Here, take this.
Thank you. Cast off. Quite fierce. Is this what you're looking for? I would think again if I were you. Think about it. How did I get the key, With magic. Look what magic can do. Do you want... Run! It's me again.
Don't move. How did you get past?
Maybe the invisible...
Take that.
Nice and easy now. I don't want any trouble. I just wanted...
Okay, oh. Did William just move?
Huh? Don't know. Did he?
Why shouldn't he? Being friends. He did move.
Who moved?
William. He
You mean... this...
badly.
Yeah, you turned him into stone, right? Perhaps him and the others didn't really... And how are you going to protect yourself?
Oh,
Don't blink. Time to have some fun.
no, no! What do you want from me?
They want you to give me...
I didn't give you...
Perhaps you can...
No!
That worked better than I dared hope. The spirit compass. Now we've got the Book of the Dead, the compass, and the spark of life. Everything we need to bring Alistair back. To the Oracle!
Gulasam, Erith, Barium, etc.
Good. And now the spark of life.
It didn't work.
What happened?
Archmage Alistair!
Why am I a frog?
Yeah, why is he still a frog?
We've brought his spirit back into this world, turning him human.
But there is a simple way to change a... It just needs to be kissed by...
But...
Thank you.
But I don't understand. Why is Ivo pregnant?
The artifact.
Huh?
The artifact of divine fate can fulfill any wish, and Ivo carried it for a long time. If one spends enough time in the presence of such a powerful magical object, then the magic can linger. It keeps working, even when the object itself isn't there anymore.
But I didn't wish for a child.
I'm not saying...
Well,
You did this to me? You wanted to start a family with me.
that's... Yes. Ivo of the Woodland Realm, will you... will you be my wife and spend the rest of your life with me?
Yes! Yes!
Congratulations to both of you.
Soon we'll be a real family. And we didn't even have to have that sex thing to do it.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Now, tell me, what has happened?
You would change...
There was a girl...
He tricked Wilbur, but you sorted out the golem in seconds, and Monkus wouldn't have been a problem for you either.
But then there was this incredible magic...
That was the little brat. She'd got hold of Wilbur's...
Wilbur's magic wand is the wand of...
She's transformed half of Seastone, and she's been here too.
Where are Wilbur and Remy?
I'm so sorry, Arch...
He's... No...
He died in Wilbur's arms. In the temp...
Whittle?
Wilbur thought it...
So that's...
Some sorcerers held...
The wand. It went from the Van Burens to Wilbur Van... I should have...
Wilbur is doing what Remy...
That wasn't Remy. And the book doesn't tell us how to destroy the Van Buren brothers were...
Monkus? Aren't the Van Burens the real problem? They're...
A world which will perish if Monkus gets his hands on... Quick, hand me...
That's... Well, now...
You haven't brought it...
It...
We have to retrieve it immediately, without...
I'll fire up the Mary. Hi, Critter. We've turned the art...
You tricked me! Where is the elf?
Hey, careful with that thing.
What's going on here?
Alistair? This time there'll be no way back!
Ivo!
Come on, Alistair! Or are you going to carry on hiding behind your friends?
Nate!
Ivo, you have to go, now.
No, I have to help him.
Uha, kulohahu.
Mommy, I've made it ever so pretty in there.
Don't worry, my darling. The nice archmage hasn't got a wand, and he is weak.
put that. There is no known cure.
That's why now the most powerful wand in the world, and we have both of Avantasia's most powerful.
You're this.
Shoot! We have won!
You have not won. I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
But this is all nonsense. If that's what happened, what kind of a place do you... Ah!
Let me go!
You can't help him now.
But we can't!
We have to stop Monkus. Using the temple will open a door to the Nameless One's dungeon.
I couldn't give a shit about this nameless one. I have to rescue my husband!
Ivo.
Is there...
Yes, there is. But if the wand does what it was created for Nate, for you, if you want to rescue him, you have to go to Seastone.
What?
I lied to Van Buren. I have no power anymore. It takes all my remaining strength to stay in the land of the living, but soon... That is why it's up. He must not be allowed to use the machine.
I will stop him.
Be careful. I will try to warn Wilbur in the dark woods. He's been conned. I don't have much time left.
But what shall I do? Oh. I will come back as quickly as I can, and we shall be reunited, my love. Right now, our hope is in Seastone.
Are you sure, Wilbur?
Yes. Some villager will know where old Van Buren lived, and maybe even where we can find the book.
Shouldn't I come with you?
If your feet hurt as much as mine do, then I don't want to do that. Will you please?
Don't worry, he's sleeping. When you get back...
I can. Like a graveyard. It's hard to say how old the village is. Someone still seems to be living here, though. This is the only... seems to be... The village looks nothing but makeshift repairs. The village looks nothing... someone... Hello? Anyone home?
Go away!
I don't want your head, I did...
Be gone, head!
Hey!
He's hunting me!
Are you sure it won't... I mean, what do you think he'd do if he saw a gnome with a...
Just go...
My name is Wilbur Weathervane. I'm a gnome.
Oh, yeah, of course. And...
I am not. I'm with a living skeleton, a zombie, a...
Enough! Be gone, demon!
Can we talk inside?
You're the devil!
I'm not the devil!
Yeah, the devil's second.
Hey, That's ridiculous. I'm going... Hello?
Die, monster!
Hey, you could have hit me.
Don't move!
Aren't you supposed to say, don't move first and then shoot?
Oh. No psychokinetic energy. You're not magic.
Ah, thank you for reminding me. Excuse me.
Whale. Tim Whale.
And you own this...
Oh, yes, sir, yes. And I'm and the priest, the fireman, the landlord.
Ooh.
Has its perks. Hey, maybe you'd like to move to Somberville. I can offer you the post of bailiff.
I'm not staying here. As I said, I'm searching for information about a certain Van Buren.
So evil.
He's not still a...
No, I remember how the grown-ups marched up to... Well, in retrospect...
Van Buren?
Everyone knew he was doing... we'd never have stormed his castle if the Palad... They said it was...
They must have been the same as those who were fighting the cult of...
Whoever they were. They disappeared once the sorcerer was dead and left us to...
The curse makes people...
Not exactly. For example, it's always night here and the moon is always... You could say the people in this region are used to...
The Headless Horseman?
Oh, not just him. They come from the wood. One after the other was snapped.
It's always night.
In other places, it's always summer. Summer up north. Here, it's always night. Oh, some people come to the region especially, just like how others... for example, a gentleman moved into the castle He doesn't seem to have a problem with it always being...
The castle up on the mountain up?
Yeah, that's where he...
Then that's where I...
Good luck.
Fancy shop?
You mean leave my shop? While the Headless Horseman is out there waiting for me? Oh, no. I'm the very last one who still lived... Oh, when I die...
As mayor, I...
Oh, of course.
No, I'm not a bounty hunter.
Oh, well, if that's more important than...
Thanks for your help. What? No.
No. I'm talking more about the... You can't read...
Ah, I know how this works. I have to reach the castle on a match, but you know what? Not this time. Because if I let myself... I have a clear goal, and I grew up in the mountain... Good night. I've never seen so many locks, chains, and magic. And the crossbow bolts indicate that a very... I'm sure that Mr. Mayor won't object to me borrowing one of these bolts. Hey, let's face it, he does seem to be firing them all over the place. I don't think the shop... Sure, a motley selection of armour, weaponry, food. But if the shop is stuck out in the middle of nowhere and no one is sent... The shelves seem to be some kind of catch-all for things eaten. If I had more time, I'd love to run. I don't think that... Sure, but if the... A crossbow is... At least it is.
Hey,
Statistically, if you have a crossbow in the house, you're more likely to shoot...
Statistics are...
That must be from, maybe Mr. Whale would be a bit less scared if he didn't... I guess the barrel is full of some kind of acid or holy... What's this here?
That's
Hey, what?
It's the same as the one next to it.
This one here, and that...
Yep. Heavy plate armor.
But it's covered in holes, completely see-through.
I've been selling armor. Are you trying to tell...
No. The fire give... The people here in the dark woods must... Impressive armor. Only the shoulders appear...
The shoulders give you armor plus 22.
Why would ridiculous shoulder plates improve agility?
Well, that would be unfair. Warriors already have very...
But can't warriors also be rogues too? I mean...
A warrior who's also a rogue? Well, rogues are only allowed to wear leather armor.
Right, I get it. I'm I'm sure it's just sales nonsense when they say what matters is... That over there, that's a magic... a bit. Doesn't the ghost have to be in the magic...
If you can trap ghosts, the circle is my last line of defence in case the salt...
The beings from the woods.
Oh, there are all kinds of...
You can see that he's been living it. However, if he doesn't want to help me, I'm sure we'll find a way through the mountains. Whoa!
The headless hole.
That's what you thought when I stood outside the door.
Look here! Psychokinetic energy is almost off the scale!
I'm a qualified maid.
Skip to... The PKE shows whether ghosts, demons, evil...
Then I must go...
Stop! Did you...
And my...
Stop! Don't move!
How? There's no boat in the cross... hello?
It's him.
Who's there? Nate! Put that thing away. What happened? Where are the others? I don't understand. There was a knight with a sword. Okay, there was a knight. Monster. A dragon? Or a lion?
A werewolf?
A knight and a werewolf? What do they do? What happened to the... Esther lost her head? Oh, I get... Phew.
One of your...
Well, better Gulliver. What's up with Timmy? Esther? Mother? She panicked and ran away? Where to? Did she have Timmy with her? Towards the woods? Esther ran into the woods.
What? Then she's...
No, she's not. Come on, Nate. We're going to go see Gulliver. Then we'll find Timmy and your mother.
You can't go out there!
We'll let you know if we meet any headless horsemen. Ah!
Don't move!
Did someone call for a bounty hunter?
And just as our little friend was about to...
All right. I'll go ahead.
How are you going to...
Seek?
I only see two problems there, then.
Yeah, he's right. The source of the evil is in the heart of the wood. That's where...
Not for much.
Who are you? And...
I am the solution. I have means...
Even if weapons...
As long as the payment's right.
The payment will be princely.
There's a little rat in it.
No problem.
No! They're our friends.
That's fine. I'll just keep it.
I should come with you.
The last time I worked in a team,
Then you had the wrong partners. I had great partners. Ivo, Captain...
I work and have the goal ripped.
Michael. Do you think... Oh, I've stopped counting.
Come on, Nate. We should... Back to...
Take it easy, Buddy. I'm here. Be good and sit down by the fire. By the fire, not in the fire.
What happened? Nate said something about a knight and a werewolf.
It was terrible. I'd nodded off and suddenly I heard my cream bun scream. I jumped up, ready to protect her. Then there was a flash of light.
And then?
My honey blossom was out of her mind with fear. She ran into the wood. I was going to run after her, but when Nate screamed, Esther screamed, I called to Nate to run and get help from the village. The werewolf came towards me and I was certain I was done for. My body tried to, but then the lightning struck again very close by. They went into the woods unhurt, but those creatures...
I couldn't. They're fine. The mayor talked about the heart of the wood. He's pretty...
But why do you think Esther and Timmy...
I don't know. People have been disappearing here for centuries. I think if we want to get them both back, we'll have... The Sorcerer Van... Pretty sure the book we're looking...
I'm not interested in the book. I want my sweet...
If we defeat the evil in the woods, we'll get...
Well then.
Right. I'm
not staying here.
That's exactly what you are doing by letting Nate repair you and being my advisor. And maybe...
But my wife is...
And your son is here. Do you want to leave him here alone?
But... All right. Bring back my...
I know. I'd better start by searching for... I think Nate has been putting a few more logs on them, and it still doesn't... This would be a perfect place to grill a sausage. Esther said there'd be a few sausages waiting for me when I return. The little fellow is hanging on in there. I'm sure he's trying to work. If you could look into that head of his, I'm sure you'd... We found everything just the way it is. A few stones laid out in a circle. Then again, what does it say about a village when... What's that in the side? Looks like a thick wall. Those things would be too heavy for me to travel any long distances. I'm afraid the dwarf who carried this goblet... This goblet was filled... We walked all the way from Seastone. We feared that Councillor Van... It was an arduous journey, but we were well supplied. After we left Seastone, he spent most of the time tucked away in Esther's coat pocket. And now, the wool blanket is old and has been darned several times. Still... It's easy to see that Gulliver would like nothing. The only thing stopping him is that he can't leave Nate by himself. Could belong to the werewolf. Footprints. But I'd say that these are Esther's footprints. They're traces of both the werewolf. The Sorcerer Van... He didn't trust his brother, and he wrote... As soon as we've rescued Timmy and Esther... Gulliver!
Wilbur!
I found some traces of the werewolf, and...
He was there!
I believe you. Right then.
We're here...
The stone goblet could easily withstand... The Sorcerer, he didn't trust his brother, and he wrote down a meme. As soon as we've rescued Timmy and Esther... The house of a craft, wooden boards, bricks, and over there... The craftsman must have left... Fight. Presumably there's a... There hasn't been a... And considering how crooked it... The church looks as if no one has been... Not like a church for humans. Nothing... Just like all the buildings... Graveyards are... But this one... I wonder why people in the far-flung villages can never put the... Can't they use a square or a level? The moment I saw... No matter how afraid I am... Whew. So far, so good. The mayor said that the woods confuse the senses. I have to memorize the way back to the village. And I should try to stay quiet. There's a werewolf, a knight, and perhaps even a headless horseman running around out here. An axe! The wooden handle is all weathered and the iron head must have been wedged in this tree. The blade is still shiny, it looks reasonably sharp. That's... oh no. What is that?
Who would have thought you can trap gnomes with scraps of bloody cloth?
A werewolf trap! Impressive!
Thanks. You're a sharp.
Wow! Most of us gnomes tend to be nerds.
You're here, and you're some
Well, not a proper one. What about you?
gold.
Oh,
Not my dream job hanging around in As soon as I've gathered enough gold together, I'm going back.
I haven't found much in the way of traces.
Some werewolf tracks and footprints.
Those must be it.
They disappeared in the undergrowth. No traces of a knight, a headless...
Perhaps.
Exactly what I thought. Some kind of...
Then we must...
I'm not scared of anything. How they sit there, wait.
Clever trap.
But you're not a... Razor-sharp senses and teeth and claws to match.
Maybe it would be better if we carried on to...
You shouldn't even be here. Go back to the village and wait there for...
No way!
Then at least scream loudly when the werewolf...
Enough.
I have to track down a headless horseman. And if I stumble across your friends in the...
Wilbur.
What?
My name. And I'm worried about Timmy and Esther.
I'll see what I can...
The trap can't be detected underneath. A good bit of gnome engineering. For a long time, people believed that eyes shining in the dark. Turns out they're just glowing eyes without any body. That's Timmy's scarf. It's torn. There are several... Oh, boy, a few bits of... They look exactly the same. The werewolf must be on Timmy's trail. I don't know if I like luminous moss. It gives off a bit of light. That's good, but... There's something in the I can't see what it is. It could be Esther. But it could just as... I can't just stand in front of a bush and push the branches apart. What if there's a werewolf in there ready to attack? Right then, I'll get ready for battle and...
Hello? Anyone there? Oh, hello, little man.
May I ask what you're doing here?
Phew, glad. I'm on my way to my fiancé's. He lives here in the dark woods in a magnificent... The thunderstorm took me by surprise, and then suddenly she pointed a bony... I was distracted, and my horse...
That sounds...
It is!
The old woman on the...
Yeah, right.
Another enemy to deal...
Enemy? Are you wood pixies battling?
Ahem, excuse me.
I would be very grateful. Hey, if you're a wood pixie and just pixieing
I'm Wilbur. Have you by any chance seen a female zombie, a rat, a knight?
Oh, Lord. No, definitely not. Or more like...
Do you know the...
I don't know the way. Laddie wrote me saying I...
Fladdy?
The cat.
So,
Oh, he's a dark... I can't...
So, you're in...
Why hesitate and risk...
It's too dangerous.
Uh-huh.
This way. Or, this way. Or...
As I already said to your young friend, I won't set foot outside.
Then just send word to...
Oh, I wouldn't. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until the bounty... Be my guest. Oh, thank you for bringing her here. I mean, really. Thank you. That's not right. Oh.
Hello.
Well, looky here, if it isn't my...
It didn't take us that. Oh, don't take...
Yeah, but...
Why would he want to take you up to the castle more than me?
All that guy thinks about is the Headless Horseman, and that he could be the last villager to be kidnapped or something like that. Some of us here have real problems to deal with.
That's luck.
Yeah, I saw that too.
No idea.
Hey, love it.
You got that right. One.
A lady don't go near arrows or axes. She can.
But what if a young lady
looking good and knowing what?
I have to go. I wonder why he just doesn't. I mean, even if the Headless Horseman doesn't get him, sooner or later. Hello? The curse?
Right. I mean, I have more confidence in the bounty hunter, but...
Thanks. This is a tradition.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, there were giant spiders in the woods. There was we sell armour, weapons, elixirs, provision.
And what?
If you want to sell something, you can do it risk-free.
You what?
Oh, yeah. In case you change your mind. It's called...
This
it's a clearing in the sin.
But how am I going to find the...
And confusing. The heart of the wood doesn't...
Do you think that it...
Perhaps. The elders did warn... Oh, if only we...
Couldn't your device help me find the heart of the wood?
You're saying that nothing around... You should get your... It's my...
But if you give it to me, I could...
Or you might be killed.
That's exactly why I can't hang around here.
Forget it.
I need something like...
Oh, we've never... But as far as I know... what's your skill?
You mean you can fight with two daggers at the same...
Oh, so you're... As amusing as it would be to you, I've got a lovely composite bow plus 2 insta.
I think I might be able to handle...
Yes, a light...
A light...
3 gold, 7 silver and 2 copper coins.
Ooh. You...
No.
Sounds like a pretty...
You bring me 10 wolf skins and get a crossbow as a reward. I haven't got any silver bolt.
So you want me to bring you 10 wolf skins for a crossbow which will allow me to...
Right, yes. And while you're getting the...
But it's going to take forever to find 10 wolves.
10 skins for a crossbow. If you like, I can quick...
Not interested. My friends up there by the campfire.
Of course. Not only for them. The monsters from the woods might snatch one of them instead of...
Right. Not beheaded. He just lost his head. Why not?
I don't want anything to do with their kind. We want decent folk here in the village. No.
See you again, sir. Now that I'm not a mage anymore, perhaps I should try to be... I think I'd look quite good. That is really... The armour covers so little. Doesn't look comfortable. And a warrior S would... I'm not sure...
Oh, have you spent your entire life at even old Reverend Sick?
Sorry. Mr. Whale will...
No, I won't.
And the quest is to get you 10 wood. The shelves seem to be... If I had more time, I'd... The woods are already spooky enough where I am. I bet that the evil heart of the wood... If the monster's caught Timmy and Esther, then that's... Get on with it, Wilbur. Yes? Yeah, Right. Where... Oh, boy. I want to help those two, but there's a werewolf. It'd be pointless letting myself be ripped to shreds. I... So the woods weren't just a source of wood for the villagers, they also dug clay there. Looks like some kind of press. If I had to guess... the hinge is rusted through. I'd better... Hard to say what destroyed the kiln, and when. My guess is that it makes complete... Not only is there lots of firewood here, the clay is... Why would you drag all that water into... I wonder if the villagers dug too deep... If so... I should be able to loosen a really nice lump of clay just with my bare hands. Yep, no problem. By all appearance, and the rain will ensure that there won't be much to see here in a few... The hinge on the press is damaged. I'd only ruin it for good. A standard crossbow bolt made of iron, but I wouldn't like to be hit by something like that. Unfortunately, completely useless against werewolves. Only thing that works against them is silver. A bit of sand from the stone goblet, dry. A nice lump of clay. A wooden press, at least that's what it was built for. The wool blanket is still... You can find these stoneheads all over Avantasia. The bounty hunter hasn't... I should... That way, Lee. My friend, I need... It seems the mayor... Hopefully the mayor won't have any objection. You can always use some... it wouldn't be theft. The washing line does, however, seem to be knotted to a... I can reach the knot with this... I can't reach the knot tying the wash line to the house.
What?
You don't have any silver, do you? Then I could use it to make a...
Of what interest is a...
Yes, but once a werewolf is out of the way, I can take...
That's a bit complicated, but that's risky.
You have any silver?
Of course I do.
I think there might be a... All I need... I'm going to send him light. If I had a really, really good mirror, and as everyone knows...
Of course.
That's right. I would... About the same amount as...
Well, if everything goes... Let me know when...
That wolf...
What?
But I need it.
But what about me?
If you're cold, I'd be up.
Thank you.
Yeah. This isn't just a...
Yeah.
It belonged to Esther, the friendliest of...
Ew, that...
Don't you think that fur...
What do you mean?
Well, it's just...
But furs is so fluffy and...
No, it's not that. It's fashion.
Are you... Oh, Laddie in one of his letters wants to...
Well, in that case, you really... And it just so happens, I...
Much better.
Hello? Oh. Look!
You still need... It was all...
Do you really need 9 more skins?
The quest is... If it'll make it more fun for you, I can think of... Oh, sure, yes, one wolf's...
Forget. So you want...
Right.
But it's gonna...
If you like.
Not in... Do you really...
If it... Oh, sure.
See you again. Yeah, The mayor wants 10. As soon as I have the crossbow, I'll need a silver boat. The mayor wants 10 wolfskins in exchange for the... As soon as I have the crossbow, I'll need a silver boat. Without... If you can't undo a knot, then you... That's it! This might prove useful. I can't see anything. The wolf skin is like... Got it! I've got another wolf skin.
Oh, fantastic!
But of course...
That makes 10. So, did you gain experience while completing the quest?
Yeah, no one...
I kills to...
Ah, very nice. Now I finally got him. Wish me luck.
Oh, I...
The only thing more useful than a bit of string and a long stick is a long stick with a bit of string attached. Fishing rods offer the best of both worlds, and one can do... The iron boat is just a template. It'll be useless against a werewolf. I need a silver boat exactly the same shape and size. Nate has tried time and he even managed it occasionally. But Gulliver,
Wilbur!
there should be a lot of sight.
What's that?
Well, it's a kind of end. Could you make it?
A little device with arms. Can you get me the blueprints? Then Nate and I can...
If we can't build a peak, but he doesn't want to give his...
What do you suggest?
I think you might be safer in the village than here.
Let me guess what he said.
Why doesn't he want to...
People don't know us, and they're afraid of...
Perhaps I...
In Seastone, I thought that success and enough money might make people...
Could you maybe repair this press, Gulliver?
Nate? That's a job for you, isn't it? The boy has long overtaken his old man when it comes to repairs.
What? That's it? Wow, you're quick. Right then, hold the fort.
We're here if you need us.
Thanks to Nate, the old... A perfect clay brick. I've pressed the clay into a brick. If I were to fire, just not sure why I'd want to do that. The stone goblet could... The goblet is almost full to the brim with silver jewellery. Didn't look much to begin with. Let's see what happens. Ah! Hot! In fact, it's hot enough to melt the silver in the goblet. An absolutely perfect impression of an iron bolt. I'd better not put the impression into my pocket, but I could use it. I don't think that the open fire would be... Yeah, the water in the clay would... The little fellow is hanging... If you... You can press... I don't think that the open fire would be suit... Yeah, the water in the... The bedsheet could make the great beginnings of a... Ta-da! Time for a ghost performance. Whoa! 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 Oh!
What are you doing?
I am the ghost of the wood.
Haven't we got enough real spooks? I can see your feet.
You haven't settled the ghost. I don't know how. It may be because he has a lot of or it... Take care, Wilbur. Okay, time to hunt me a werewolf. No! Be gone, you beast! pretty easy. Everything okay?
Has she gone?
I drove it away. And I thought that I hadn't hit it.
She... surprised.
Everything's fine. The danger's past. At least as long as the... Timmy? Don't!
Are you crazy? I would have got him.
That was my friend Timmy. He isn't a werewolf.
Did you know about?
He was often ill. Always became very...
Perhaps one...
Remy never told me how Timmy's parents died.
Dangerous beasts. Your friend shouldn't have kept it a secret from you.
Timmy was sleeping in Esther's jacket pocket. He didn't know it was always night with a full moon here.
Perhaps it's not his fault, but he...
I'll find a way to break the werewolf's curse. Maybe there's a library with... Or maybe the Count knows something.
Good luck with that. As far as I know, only a shot to the head with...
It won't come to that. We'll look for Esther in the heart of the wood, and...
As long as he doesn't take care of it...
Why does a girl like you...
What do you mean?
Most...
Yeah? Well, they'd rather be engineers.
Totally with you there.
Well then, can't you just...
No.
Oh, I think it's good.
And you? You all...
I wanted to... I didn't want to stand by.
And...
We'll see. Go back home.
Won't you miss...
Nearly being eaten by spiders?
We should continue.
I've normally got a good sense of orientation.
I've got an idea how to find the heart. I'll need it.
Then I suggest you go and get... But not here near the...
Okay.
By the way, my name is Lizzie Pebblebrook. My friends call me Tin...
Lizzie's very brave. I'm sure that he didn't hesitate for a second. I don't believe, but it might not. I'm not sure. I think, I mean... talk about the detective?
As long as the device...
If you get bitten by... do you know how to...
Oh, there are lots of no. None have ever strayed into it.
So you get... I mean, even if the headless... I dressed up as a ghost, but even it was mainly my...
Then let's use my head to play the... Turn me into a ghost.
Here's a white sheet to start with.
And?
Sort of. I've come up with an idea.
Really?
Yes. I don't want to go into detail.
I see.
Done. That werewolf you saw.
Timmy?
I met him in the...
You mean?
Not tonight. He was in Esther's coat pocket when we got to the dark wood.
And when my fluffy kitten was frightened by the paladin?
He must have fallen out of the pocket. He saw the full moon.
And you said it's always a...
Ah, that's right. We had... What do you think, Gulliver?
We can at least give it a... Ah! Whoa! Ah! Ooh! Ooh! Ah!
Oh, he doesn't look very...
But...
Oh, nice effect.
But...
Let's get out of...
But everything usually starts...
He didn't seem... Don't let your head drop.
Then we'll just have to make the... Gulliver.
Yes?
Right.
We're here.
Gulliver. I'm just thinking if we could get out...
Or how about...
Great idea. Then all we need is some kind of holder for them.
Oh. Here, hold these. Here. Nate, give me 2 pieces of coal. Red glowing. And... That's how it...
Gulliver.
Yeah.
Right.
We're...
Nate has tried... Gulliver.
Yes? Let... Oh! Ooh! Whoa! Wow!
Aha!
I don't need...
How do you know?
Well, for one, I can see the... And I can see you.
Ah.
But the eyes look great. And the...
Why do I smell...
That voice isn't coming from...
Fire! Fire!
Ah! Ah! Wilbur, where are you? Ah!
devil is going on?
What? The, rubber ball has changed.
I'm an evil but I'm not getting it. Oh. But there's more. Wait.
That was... No, see?
Wilbur, well, how do you think we did? From what I saw up there, he almost wet himself.
That would have made me feel even more guilty.
All for a good cause. If you can track the heart of... Here, catch.
If I use it in the woods, it'll show me the way to the heart of the woods.
Try it out, and good luck.
Here are your eyes. As expected, luckily the mayor fought a living flame in... Gulliver's just your... Hi, Lizzie.
Hey, Wilbur.
Look what I've got.
What is it?
This device can tell us how...
Gee, we just have to keep to the path.
That's right. Our sense...
I'll mark the route we follow so we can find...
Let's go.
I think this thing is just leading us round in circles.
I don't believe the heart of the woods.
Are you sure?
Pretty much, yep.
We have to be prepared for anything. Headless horsemen, paladins.
Lizzie's very brave. She didn't hesitate for us. Lizzie's very... Whatever is living in the cave... Well...
Well, 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 who have we here?
Archmage!
Oh, I'm not alive. Thanks to your
But
I trusted. I was your friend, and you didn't prevent...
Archmage!
Silence!
Archmage Alistair and Remy were my friends!
Don't you relax? You disappointed us, and you will disappoint Gulliver, Timmy, and the others. You're just a stupid...
Rubbish. Don't listen to him, Wilbur. No, a spider.
Yes! I will suck you dry.
Stop! I know who you are.
And...
You're always...
I'm death! Disease!
Lizzie's afraid of spiders. Esther of the Paladin who once chopped her head off. And me? I don't want to make any mistake.
But you can't prevent it! Neither of you will...
You aren't real. Arrows and bolts just fly straight through.
Nothing can...
You only have power if we give it to you.
No!
Yeah?
I will sink my teeth.
No, you won't! The spider isn't real, Lizzie.
Hiya!
It can only paralyze us if we let it. Why are you backing off? Are you gonna bite her?
Yes. Why should I be scared of you if you...
But what if
I'll take the risk.
You can't destroy...
But we... Everything okay?
Yes.
Even though I spent quite a bit of time in Seastone, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that this must be a dolphin, though, as it wants to play with a swimmer. Someone once told me that dolphins, they were actually birds, because they flew through the water with their wings, just like birds through the air. A picture of... A sad clown is art, everyone. All sorts of small stuff and a few pieces of... Yes, this thing fed off its victims' fear. They were no longer able to think of anything else, didn't eat, and no one in the town... A little mirror, lots of little things. I will talk to the mayor and offer to bring everything back to the village once I've freed Timmy from the curse. Esther hasn't made a sound yet, and I hope she can walk. It'll be a... Esther?
He's going to cut my head off, and then...
Don't worry, Esther.
The paladin. Who's going to take care of...
Gulliver and Nate are...
Yes, for now. But the...
There is no paladin anymore. And there never was...
No, I definitely...
Look at me, Esther. There's no one...
He...
It's gone. And it won't come back.
He said that he was going to get Nate.
It won't come. I'll explain, but not here.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Wilbur.
As soon as she takes Gulliver and Nate into her arms and knows that everything is okay... A man waving at the observer and a friend... I don't get it. I don't like it when you... What is this claws... Pretty... A demon? A ghost? I believe that after the sorcerer died, the people in the...
And if they hadn't been so afraid...
My uncle was always afraid of becoming ill. And if you're afraid of dying... It can...
You're quite the philosopher.
I've just been thinking a lot how it's better to do things and make... What are you going to do once this is over?
That's your...
Oh. Well, you know, as part of...
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah, about that.
That could be love.
I know 2 people...
And I know someone who owes us a sack of gold.
Come on!
So,
That's right. No curse, no real...
then I'll try to be more open-minded in the future and not...
You can start by welcoming my zombie... That would be good. If my memory serves me right. We earned it. You get half of this, Lizzie.
That won't... See you around.
Oh, yes. See you later.
I think she just, never mind.
Why did fear show itself to you?
Oh, my grandfather always... I was terribly scared of it.
And if there's enough hysteria, you... Now you know how to defend. So could you please show me...
Oh, yeah, of course.
I better draw myself a good map. I'm sure my friends are here and Timmy is still some...
Fine.
Thank you, Mr. Whale. I drew my path on the map very carefully. This way, we can always return to the village if necessary.
No need. I'll only leave the castle one more time, with a few crates of gold.
What do you mean?
This place...
The castle will blossom in your presence, just like...
Laddie!
My moonshine.
You won't believe what I've been through. I need a bath this instant.
But of course, my love. Then perhaps... Are you her servant?
No.
You can be my servant. My Igor died... Wipe your shoes, or you'll have to clean it.
But... Nothing but weeds and trash everywhere you look. Time to make myself useful as the new servant. On the other hand, I'm not the world's best gardener and should probably leave well alone. Oh, fine. Lovely.